You probably think you don't have a good story. That's the number one thing people tell me. Brad, my life is boring. I don't have some dramatic thing. I just do my work. And I'm going to prove to you right now, with my own story, that you're wrong. Because mine started with a piece of paper worth $2. Yep, you guessed it, a $2 bill. So let me show you one right here. For those that haven't seen one, that's a $2 bill. And in America, you almost never see them. People use ones, fives, 20s, but pull out a $2 bill out in a room and watch what happens. Everyone stops. Wait, is that real? I haven't seen one in years. You hold on to it. You keep it. You have a story about it. I know you do. But a dollar bill? Nobody in the history of the world has ever stopped over a dollar bill. So here's where mine comes from. And I'm telling you this whole thing because by the end, you're going to realize you have one too. So I'm Jewish, and in Judaism, there's a tradition called Shaliach Mitzvah. When someone you love is about to travel, you give them money to carry. And it does two jobs. It protects them on the journey. And when they get where they're going, they're supposed to give it away to someone in need. That's the mitzvah, the good deed. You become a carrier of a good deed across the world. How cool, right? Now, almost everybody gives a dollar bill because it's the act that matters, not the dollar amount. But my grandmother's name was Charlotte. She was extra. Yeah. My grandmother, wait for it, gave $2 bills. Now, not just to show off. She didn't. It wasn't that. She just quietly wanted to be remembered. She wanted to bring out a story. And everybody hands you a dollar bill. You forget it, right? But she handed you a $2 and you never did. So every single time I traveled, my whole life, I had a $2 bill in my hand. And every time I gave one away in some airport or some city, the exact thing happened that happens on this screen. You stopped. Your face changed and say, I haven't seen one of those in years. And then you tell me a story, maybe a moment, and there was a human connection between us. Every single time. That's my grandmother. Grandmother taught me how to be different without saying a word about it. Years ago, my grandmother went into a coma. Suddenly. My entire family gathered. I flew in from Los Angeles, was living there at the time, and my sister flew in from the East Coast, and my sister's best friend came in as well, a woman named Samantha, who over the years had become part of our family. She went to Michigan, my sister went to Michigan, and my family adopted her. And for 48 hours, my grandmother laid in that coma. The matriarch of our family didn't look like herself anymore, and we, her family, we were just too shattered to sit in that room the way that we wanted to. But one person did. Samantha. This woman named Samantha, she sat at my grandmother's side for 40 of those 48 hours. A spot the rest of us couldn't hold. My grandmother passed away after those 48 hours. And 2 days later, I gave the eulogy at her funeral. And in front of everyone, I thanked two people. My cousin, she was a nurse, so she helped us understand what was going on medically. And a woman named Samantha. When I said the name Samantha, something changed. Everything changed. And that night, something started between Samantha and me. 2 days later, we got engaged. A year after that, we got married. And a couple years after that, we had our first daughter. What did we name our first daughter? Charlotte. After my grandmother. For sure, I would not be with my wife today if it weren't for my grandmother. And then, almost 4 years ago, we packed up and moved our family to a new town, a town that we had only been for 2 days. That town? You want to guess? Charlotte. Charlotte, North Carolina. all of that. A marriage, a daughter, the town I'm raising my family in. All of it traces back to a $2 bill that my grandmother put in my hand because she wanted to be remembered. She got her wish. I named my daughter after her. I built a brand on her bill. I tell her story to strangers every single day, and she's more remembered now than she could have ever imagined. Now, here's why I just told you all of that. I didn't tell you a story because it's mine. I told you because it's yours too. Not the details, but the shape of that story. You have a Charlotte. You have a $2 bill in your life. Some small, specific thing that turned out to mean everything. A person, an object, a moment you almost forgot. You just never strung it together because when you're living inside it, it doesn't feel like a story. It feels like Tuesday. The most powerful story you have feels boring to you because you're standing inside it. My grandmother giving me $2 bills felt like a normal family thing for 30 years. It took me leaving my day-to-day, the day-to-day of my career, and saying out loud to a stranger to realize, oh my God, that's not just a quirk, not just some moment that I had forgotten. That's my entire brand. That's my whole life's meaning. So let me give you the way to find yours. I want you to think of the object or the person that keeps showing up in your life, the thing you grab in a fire, the person you mention without meaning to. Mine, of course, was a piece of paper and a grandmother named Charlotte. Yours is something too. Now trace it forward. Ask, what did this lead to? Don't judge it. Just follow the thread. A $2 bill led me to a marriage, a daughter, a town, and a business. Where does yours lead? And now say it out loud to one person. Out loud, not in your head, where it kind of stays boring. Out loud to a human and watch their face. Their face will tell you what you've been sitting on. Now I'm going to challenge you. Get a head start here. I want you to pick up your phone and go live. Go live on TikTok, go live on Instagram or YouTube. Go live. And just tell the story to the camera like you're telling a friend. Do it. And now you have the transcript. Now you're practicing in front of an audience. It doesn't matter if there's even an audience, but by going live, we'll just say things differently. We say more and better out loud than we ever type. Here's the thing I believe more than almost anything. There's 8.5 billion people on this planet, and every single one of you has a $2 bill story in you. You've got a Charlotte. Most people, you'll live your whole life and never tell it because it felt too small, too personal, too ordinary from the inside. And I don't want that for you. So go to findyouronly.app. It's free, 8 questions under 8 minutes. It's built to pull the Charlotte out of you, the specific true human thread you've been walking past your whole life because it felt like nothing. But I'm telling you, it's not nothing, it's everything. It's the thing that makes you the only. You have a story. I promise you have a story. Now you just got to go find it. And I'm here to help you. Don't be the best. Be the only. Be the $2 bill.